Do not exercise for weight loss. There you go, I said it. A personal trainer saying out loud on the internet, do not exercise for weight loss. How can I possibly justify this? I've been saying for years how good exercise is for you, and it is for every health metric you could ever imagine. But exercising specifically for weight loss, maybe not the best idea. Let me explain. Weight loss is extremely volatile. If you do everything right, if you do everything wrong, it's going to go up and down quite a lot. A lot of people, especially post-op, will be weighing themselves daily, which is not recommended, but the body's going to fluctuate due to water weight on a day-to-day basis. Exercise has quite a lot of friction in the early stages. If we're not sure what we're doing, if we're not very confident, there's every reason not to do it. The weather, going out for walks, it's rain, I'll just leave it. You might have to go through a high level of friction, going out in the rain, going into an environment that you don't know what you're doing. Maybe doing some exercise you don't know what you're doing. The wonderful thing about the human body is it adapts, it gets better at things that you do consistently. But if you are measuring it against a metric that you know is going to be volatile, why on earth would you attach the two together? It's a bit like working really hard in your career and you know you get paid monthly and you are checking your bank statement every single day throughout the month. You have to spend money throughout the month, but it doesn't mean that working hard is the wrong answer. Just don't work hard solely for the money that day, because it's not going to happen. And there's so many people who are highly motivated and they push through that friction, and fair play to them to do that exercise, to get uncomfortable. And we know that weight's going to be volatile, particularly ladies, time of the month. Even if you have a social situation, that's more than fine, but weight's going to fluctuate. And if you are going by this one exercise metric over here and then the weight loss doesn't go down, what happens? The deck of cards fall, that all or nothing comes in, that yo-yo approach. What's the point in exercising? Do not exercise just for weight loss. I can assure you, every piece of data I have with regards to post-bariatric surgery patients, the ones that exercise 2 to 3 times per week, it will help weight loss long term every single time. It might not help it tomorrow, it might not help it this week, it might not even help it this month. But I guarantee you 3, 6, 9, 18 months, 2 years, the rest of your life, it will help your weight, not just lose weight, but it will really protect you from weight gain as well. So if we put that over there and we know that's a fact and it's a scientific certainty, let's just go and enjoy ourselves when it comes to exercise. Let's go and exercise for all the other benefits it brings. The mental health benefits, the mobility benefits, the fitness benefits, the strength benefits, because these things, unlike weight loss, is not volatile at all. It's extremely consistent. It's extremely linear. You exercise consistently, you will get better at it. It's a bit like learning to drive a car. When you do your first driving lesson, you have no idea what you're doing. What do we all do when we learn to drive a car? We all kind of go down the road of, if I do this for 15 to 20 hours, my body's going to adapt. I'm going to get better at this. Exercise is no different. It's going to be uncomfortable to start with. It's way less dangerous than being in a car, by the way. But if you commit to 15, 20 hours, I promise you, you will like what you find. And take it steady, lay the foundations. Just like a car, you wouldn't go straight onto the M1, you'd do the side road, you get used to it, you go slowly. With exercise, just get in the room, whether it be the gym, whether it be a class, whether it be going swimming, just get used to it, just lay some foundations. If you're looking to diet, if you're post-bariatric surgery, you're going to be in a low-calorie diet. It actually makes no sense to give it all you've got. You do not lose weight quicker if you do high-intensity workouts. If anything, you're probably going to enhance cravings to offset it. So just take your time, lay the foundations. I would work out at a conversational pace the first month, just kind of get used to it, figure things out. What does this machine over here do? What's this doing for my body? What does this muscle do? How do I activate this? And suddenly it becomes a really interesting journey. You've actually taken away the stimulus of weight loss to allow yourself to learn, to allow yourself to grow, to allow yourself to get better at something that's guaranteed to get better. And then suddenly a wonderful thing happens. Rather than exercising just for weight loss, you exercise to find out actually how capable you are at doing these things. These things, this identity shift that I talk about all the time. People say, I'm not an exercise person. No, you've either not found the right exercise, you haven't tried enough new things, or you haven't done it long enough to see the benefits in doing it. And that third one is usually linked because they're doing it solely for weight loss. Pick the sustainable road, 2 to 3 hours per week. Try something new every single month. This suddenly becomes about exploring, it becomes about learning. That's quite exciting. Rather than fear and not knowing what we're doing and not feeling like we're getting the benefits out of doing it, that's never going to be sustainable. But when we grow into something and we learn and we get better at it, well, suddenly this is really nice. Suddenly your sleep quality gets better. Suddenly you're feeling more energized. Suddenly you feel like you're getting a bit more toned up. You're getting a bit stronger. Your mobility's getting better. This is a really exciting time. This is the reason to exercise. And then suddenly you weigh yourself and you've got a great result on the scales as well, because that is the way to exercise. It's not for weight loss. It's for everything, and you can just be rest assured that weight loss will come off in the background, and that is a successful weight loss journey. Let's build new metrics of success. Let's post-op use the aggressive weight loss to try new things, to do things with confidence. The beautiful thing about bariatric surgery, and I've had the pleasure of helping many, many people, it's not like people have to get to their goal weight to suddenly feel more confident. It usually lives in the doing, it usually lives in the feeling. So let's go and do, and let's go and feel, and I promise you'll like what you find, not because the scales are dropping, but because again, you realize how wonderful your body is and what a great story that is. You do some bicep curls, your biceps are going to get stronger, your body adapts. You do some quad exercises, your quads are going to get stronger, it adapts. You do some cardiovascular exercise, your heart will get stronger. Your longevity of life will get better. There's evidence to show if you do 150 minutes exercise per week, that's a slight raise of heart rate or lifting weights, you add about 7 years to your life. There's also evidence to show that bariatric surgery patients add about 9 years to their life on average too. That's a pretty good combination. People talk about haven't got time to exercise. Let's find time to exercise, because I promise you, later on in life, you will thank yourself. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that's really given you the impetus to go and try new things, to use the aggressive weight loss post-bariatric surgery to your advantage, but do not do it for weight loss, do it for all the other benefits it provides.